Once upon a time, in the ancient land of Troy, a city renowned for its strength and beauty, there lived a prince named Aeneas. Aeneas was a Trojan hero, the son of the Trojan prince Anchises and the Greek goddess Aphrodite, equivalent to the Roman Venus. He was a brave warrior, beloved by his people, and destined for greatness. However, fate had other plans in store for him. The Trojans found themselves besieged by the Greeks, their mighty walls tested by relentless attacks during the Trojan War. Aeneas fought valiantly alongside his comrades, but despite their efforts, the city eventually fell. Troy burned, its streets echoing with the cries of its people. Prince Aeneas stood tall, his gaze fixed upon the horizon. Behind him, flames engulfed the once proud city, casting a fiery glow upon the faces of its doomed inhabitants. Yet amidst the chaos, Aeneas remained resolute, his eyes alight with determination. Amidst the chaos, Aeneas was visited by his mother Venus, the goddess of love. She revealed to him his destiny, to flee Troy and seek a new homeland where he would find a mighty empire. Beside him, his father Anchises, his aged form bent with the weight of years, leaned heavily upon a staff, his eyes filled with sorrow and regret. Yet even in his frailty, there was a glimmer of hope, a flicker of belief in the destiny that awaited his son. And so, with one final glance back at the burning ruins of Troy, Aeneas set sail into the unknown, his heart heavy with grief yet buoyed by the hope of a brighter future. As their ship sliced through the waves, Aeneas and his companions faced many trials and tribulations. From storms that lashed the deck with fury to monsters that lurked beneath the waves, each obstacle tested their courage and resolve. Yet amidst the chaos, there were moments of beauty and wonder. In the tranquil waters of distant islands, they beheld breathtaking sunsets that painted the sky with hues of gold and crimson. On enchanted shores, they danced beneath the silver light of the moon, their laughter mingling with the gentle rustle of palm leaves. But for every moment of peace, there were a dozen more of danger. From the clutches of the Cyclops to the siren's deadly song, Aeneas and his companions faced enemies at every turn. Yet through it all, they clung to the hope of finding a new home, a sanctuary where they could rebuild their shattered lives. Their odyssey took them to distant shores and strange lands, each holding its own trials and tribulations. From the bewitching Isle of Circe to the haunting realm of the dead, yet through it all, they clung to the hope of finding a new home, a sanctuary where they could rebuild their shattered lives. At long last, they reached the shores of Italy, where a new chapter of their journey began. Yet their arrival sparked conflict with the native tribes, who viewed them as invaders. Aeneas knew that to secure their future, they would have to fight for it. With courage and determination, Aeneas led his people into battle against their foes. Through cunning strategy and fierce combat, they prevailed, earning the respect of their adversaries and forging alliances with neighboring tribes. At last, atop a hill overlooking the fertile plains of Latium, Aeneas stood triumphant. Before him lay the site of his new city, a beacon of hope in a world ravaged by war. With reverence and determination, he laid the foundations of what would one day become Rome, the greatest empire the world had ever known. And so, as the sun dipped below the horizon and the stars twinkled overhead, Aeneas and his companions gathered around a roaring fire, their faces illuminated by its warm glow. For though their journey had been long and arduous, they knew that they had finally found a place to call home. And as they gazed up at the heavens above, they whispered a silent prayer of thanks to the gods who had guided them on their odyssey from Troy to Rome. And so, the Odyssey of Aeneas came to an end, but his legacy lived on. His name would be remembered through the ages, a symbol of courage, resilience, and the enduring power of destiny. For in the annals of history, there was no greater tale than that of Aeneas, the hero who journeyed from the ruins of Troy to the glory of Rome. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a comment and subscribe.